Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night just to find your cat curled up right against your feet? It seems like a sweet little habit, but what if I told you it is not random at all? Most cat owners think their furry friend is just looking for a warm spot to snooze. Or even worse, they assume their cat is being distant and does not want to be close to them. But the truth is much bigger, and it might completely change how you look at your pet. Scientists who study animal behavior are actually split into two sides over this exact bedtime routine. One side believes sleeping by your feet is a sign of hidden stress, meaning your cat feels anxious and small. The other side argues it is a sneaky power move where your cat is actually claiming ownership over your bedroom and treating you like their personal property. It is a wild debate. And if you are misinterpreting this silent message every night, you might actually be hurting the special bond you share with your pet without even knowing it. In this video, we are going to unlock the secret mind of your cat and look at the real psychology behind the foot sleep. I am going to share the 4 surprising emotional reasons your cat chooses your ankles over your face, and the 1 urgent warning sign. That means this behavior is actually a cry for help. Plus, if you stick around until the very end of the video, I will reveal a simple 30-second trick you can do tonight to instantly find out exactly how much your cat trusts you. Let's find out what your cat is really trying to tell you. So, let's start by smashing the biggest myths about why your cat chooses the bottom of the bed. The most common thing people believe is that cats are just hunting for body heat. It makes sense at first, because we all know cats love warm sunny spots and cozy blankets. But if you think about human anatomy, this theory falls apart fast. Your feet are actually the coldest part of your body at night, while your head, chest, and armpits radiate the most intense heat. If your cat only cared about staying warm, they would be glued to your face or tucked under your chin every single night. By choosing your feet, they are actually giving up the warmest spot in the bed for a much more important reason. Another massive misconception is that your cat sleeps down there just to stay safe from your tossing and turning. People think cats are terrified of getting crushed when we roll over in our sleep. But cats are apex predators with lightning-fast reflexes and incredible hearing. They do not live in fear of your blankets. They are not hiding from you. Their position at the very edge of the mattress is a highly calculated choice. Finally, a lot of owners get their feelings hurt because they think a cat who sleeps on your pillow loves you way more than a cat who sleeps by your ankles. This is simply not true. Just because your cat does not want to sleep directly on your chest does not mean they are cold or distant. In fact, sleeping near your feet requires a deeply instinctual, highly specialized type of love. To understand what that love actually looks like, we have to look at the first of our 4 emotional states. The first emotional state is what I call the vanguard guardian. In the wild, cats are both predators and prey, which means they are always on high alert for danger. When your cat sleeps at the foot of the bed, notice which way their body is facing. Most of the time, their back is to you, and their eyes are fixed on the bedroom door or the open space. This is not a coincidence. Your cat views the bedroom doorway as a zone of vulnerability where a threat could enter. By positioning themselves at the very edge, they are acting as your tiny night watchman. They are taking on the role of the protector, guarding the perimeter while you are unconscious and helpless. The second emotional state is the vulnerable truce. While your cat wants to protect you, they also need to protect themselves because cats are at their most vulnerable when they are fast asleep. By placing their body right against your feet or calves, they are using you as a giant, living shield. They trust you completely. They know that if a predator rolls into the room, you are big enough to absorb the danger first, or at least wake up and make enough noise to alert them. It is a beautiful partnership, built on total survival trust. The third state is all about micro-ownership. Cats are incredibly territorial creatures, and they communicate mostly through scent. They have secret scent glands all over their paws, cheeks, and bodies. When they spend hours rubbing against and sleeping on the bottom of your mattress, they are effectively scent mapping the boundaries of their territory. By covering your blankets and your feet in their invisible scent, they are claiming ownership over the space. It is their subtle, passive way of telling the world that this bed and the human inside it belongs to them. The fourth and final emotional state is the emotional buffer. This explains the mystery of the cat who absolutely adores you during the day, but retreats to your ankles at night. Some cats love their humans intensely, but suffer from sensory overload very easily. Being right up against your face or chest can feel overwhelming, loud, and suffocating to a sensitive cat. Sleeping at your feet is their perfect compromise. It is their way of saying that they need to be close to you to feel safe and happy, but they also need you to respect their personal space. Now that you know the 4 emotional states, we need to talk about the part that worries most pet parents. When should this behavior actually cause you alarm? If your cat has slept at the foot of your bed for years, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. It is just their normal, healthy routine. The real danger happens when you notice a sudden shift in their behavior. If your cat usually cuddles up on your chest, on your pillow, or right under your arm, and they suddenly retreat to the very edge of the bed or start sleeping on the floor near your feet, something is wrong. A sudden distance like this is often a quiet cry for help. In the feline world, showing weakness or pain makes a cat a target for predators. Because of this survival instinct, cats are masters at hiding when they feel sick or hurt. If they are dealing with a hidden illness, an upset stomach, or joint pain like arthritis, they will instinctively create physical distance between you and them. They move to your feet because they still want the comfort of your presence, but they are terrified that you might accidentally touch a sore spot or bump into them while you sleep. You also need to look at how you react to them being down there. Many owners accidentally damage the bond with their cat by aggressively kicking their legs or shoving the cat off the bed when they want to roll over. To a cat, this feels like an attack from the very person they were trying to protect or trust as a shield. If you constantly push them away, they will stop seeing your bed as a safe zone. If you need more leg room, the best trick is to place a dedicated, extra cozy blanket right over your feet. This creates a clear, safe boundary line, so your cat knows exactly where their guarding station is without getting caught in your midnight kicks. Ultimately, your cat sleeping at your feet is not a sign of coldness or rejection. It is actually a sign of a deeply instinctual, protective, and respectful love. They are choosing to act as your tiny night watchman, keeping you safe while you rest. Now, since you made it to the very end of the video, it is time for your reward. Here is the simple 30-second trust trick you can try tonight. When you get into bed and your cat settles down by your feet, slowly slide one foot just a few inches closer to them under the covers. Do not touch them, just close the distance. If your cat stays put, lets out a soft sigh, or gently presses back against your foot, congratulations, they trust you completely as their ultimate safety shield. But if they immediately jump up, glare at you, or leave the bed, it means they are still feeling a bit anxious or protective of their personal space, and you have some bonding work to do. Where does your cat sleep at night? Are they a pillow hog, a chest sleeper, or a foot guardian? Let me know in the comments below and tell me if their personality matches what we talked about today. If you want to learn more secret ways your cat tells you they love you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and see you next time. आप 11 labs में वॉइस सेलेक्ट करके जब इसको रन करेंगे तो जहां है वहां AI थोड़ा रुक कर बोलेगी, जो सुनने में बिल्कुल इंसानी आवाज जैसा लगेगा। कोई और तब्दीली करनी हो तो ज़रूर बताइएगा।